What's up, YouTube? It's Cralisa Victoria. I know y'all, I sound like a broken record, but if you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. And if you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. Make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay? So tonight, basically, I'm just going to be talking to you guys about my goals. Okay, so I shot another video. I'm shooting another video now. I'm going to hopefully post 2 videos tonight. But goals. We have literally 2 months left of the year. What are you doing? What have you done? Make sure that you never in your life feel like, oh, it's fourth quarter, I have the ability to slow down. When the fourth quarter comes in the year, that doesn't tell you take a break. That tells you still keep going hard. Be consistent. Just because fourth quarter hit doesn't mean that you're a last minute goal person. Fourth quarter, sometimes you're already into the new year. Fourth quarter just is the final stretch. If you get to all the bases but home when you're playing your little softball baseball game, did you get a home run? No, because you didn't circle all the bases. So you want to circle the bases every year. You don't want to say, oh, it's fourth quarter. People who say, oh, let me get it together, it's fourth quarter, or never really got it together quarter 1 through 3. That's not true. Because fourth quarter sometimes for people is that final stretch, and sometimes fourth quarter for other people, they've already circled the bases, but they want to get ahead on the bases for the year to come. So be leery of, how you swing that to make people think or feel like, oh, fourth quarter, you're trying to rush to go get your goals. That means you were slacking. That does not mean you were slacking. So I'm already ahead of time. I'm in 2020's goals already. But that doesn't give me the right to say I'm done for 2019 because I've hit my goals. No, that means that I need to start working 2020. I need to, get further than what I said. So if I said by this time I want to have blah, 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 X, Y, and Z at March of 2020, then, and you have the ability to have that done by December, then start having it done by December. Simple. Make sure you guys are writing your goals out. Having an accountability partner or partners is very important. However, not everyone has one, or not everyone is willing to have someone who they can call as their accountability partner. And if that is the case, there's no judgment, to each his own. If you're going to have at least one accountability partner, it needs to be pen and paper. That couple, pen and paper, needs to be your accountability partner. You need to write out your goals. You need to go through your goals and say, I didn't reach this, I didn't. You gotta hold yourself accountable before you expect somebody else to hold you accountable. So write out your goals. Pre-do your calendar. Like I already preset my calendar. I have a whiteboard calendar. I have several calendars as it pertains to what I have going on. I have so many calendars, and they all do have all different situations. I can have a calendar that focuses on like my business meetings and things like that. I have another calendar that focuses on YouTube and beauty, and also on my Instagram improvement and analytics and things like that. So I have calendars for different situations. For example, this is October, and I could tell you like almost every day in October was full. Just about. And then there's some days on here in October that I still have to put stuff in the calendar right down here, because the month's not over, but like right down here. But the point is, my entire calendar is like full. Like, don't think having a planner and having a calendar, oh, those are for school days. No, successful people, I mean really successful people, people who are going places, they do this and they don't have to be told. They read books and they don't have to be told. They listen to audios, they don't have to be told. They search things out, they do not have to be told. I was that girl who read books in the summer. I read what my teacher told me to read in the summer, and I read leisure books because I had always loved reading. I was passionate about learning. I was passionate about all of that. And I felt like when I read, I went to another world. So who wouldn't want to be able to go to be on the earth and also go to another world whenever they felt like it? That was me. It was my escape. It was also, just something I thoroughly enjoyed as a hobby, as something I loved. So, and I still, to this day, I'm still that little girl who loved to read those books. The only difference between when I was that little girl, I was told to go to bed, and I would be trying to sneak under the covers with the lights and read my book, which paid back because I grew up and I needed glasses. Obviously, I have LASIK, but as a child, I grew up and I needed glasses. Now, I just keep the lights on and read my book because I don't have anybody tell me you gotta go to bed. So that same little girl grew up and she still has those same habits. That same little girl who wrote in diaries and journals, she still writes in her journals. That same little girl who wrote out her little bit of goals that she didn't have major responsibility as a kid, you know what I mean? But she still wrote out her goals. She might not have had to go to a 9 to 5 because she was only like 10, but she still wrote out her little goals. I want to read this book by this day. I want to do this. But she wrote out her goals. She was a very, very, spectacular. So I still have those same habits because it's not what they told me to do. It's what I wanted to do. It's who I wanted to become. It was becoming the better version of myself at a younger age, and I still have those habits. I still have those, I've adopted those same principles, and there's a lot of nights where, no, I just want to stay cuddled up in bed and I want to read a book. I want to stay cuddled up in bed and I want to write my journals. I just want downtime, and I just want growth, and I just want development, and I just want those type of things. So that's what I do. Success isn't going to fall in your lap. It isn't. Maybe these people and opportunities are going to come across you. But if you put no effort into it, how are you really going to work that situation? You're not going to be successful by being average. You have to be above average. You have to be above the mark. And if you're not willing to step your game up, and if you're somebody who if I put you in a room with a group of people, and I task you with one thing to do, and you complete your task, you shouldn't be looking for me to tell you what to do next unless it's like a job or it's a strategy. Even with that, you shouldn't. You should be, she put me in a group. Let me see if my teammates need something. Okay, my teammates have everything. Let's see if we can do something else before we reach out and just ask for a handout on what next. Leaders lead. Leaders are not made, they are born. When you are a natural chosen leader, you step up automatically. No one has to tell you to step up because it's within you to do it. So you have to literally swing for the fences. You have to go big or go home. You have to dream big, or you'll end up working for someone else who did. Somebody took your same situation and they made it work for them. So think about that the next time you say, I want to quit, or think about that the next time you don't pick that book up or read that or listen to that audio or anything. Think about that. Lastly, before I conclude this video, fast. Do whatever you do for your spirituality, even outside of spirituality, and you just want to just get mind clarity and you want to just get your life, fasting. Fasting is great, and a lot of people say, well, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up anything. Like, I'm not Catholic. I don't Lent. Fasting is not religious, like, specific. You know what I mean? I believe that that's just a part of being a person. Yes, religious beliefs fast, but fasting is a part of who I am. There's days where I only eat once a day, and for 23 hours out the day, I'm pretty much in a fasted period. There's days where I only have liquids, no food, but I'm not bloated. I'm not, I'm just like literally drinking liquids. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling great. There's days I'll fast half the day, and the other half I'll just be drinking water. Some days there's no food at all. It's because it has a lot to do with your growth, your development. It's not just about taking something away from yourself to disappoint or make yourself feel hungry. It's about getting further by having mind clarity, getting further by correcting habits that you just newly formed bad habits. It's about getting back a clear mind and being able to think clearly and concisive and things like that. So I encourage you to write out those goals, fast, go through your fasting period, and then also take a lot of time to meditate, focus on a hobby, and just become the better version of yourself, because I promise if you listen to that little dude on your shoulder saying, you got this, or you listen to that voice in your head who says, you're going to be a star, and you follow those, I call them moral compasses. You follow those compasses, you're going. You're going to get there regardless. You got to keep your eye on the prize. When you keep your eye on the prize, that inward compass is going to take you. No matter where you are in the world, you will always find direction. You will always find your way because you have that compass within you that is guiding you in the right direction. So I hope somebody got something out of this video. I know you guys are probably looking at my hair thinking, sis, your hair is looking like it's thriving. Go check out the other video that I have a partial motivation / length check / all of that video. I'm going to be doing a retwist soon. Like I said, I might end up doing my retwist on the 1st, which is my 4 months. Or I might do my retwist before that. I'm definitely thinking if I do my retwist like between today and tomorrow, that I don't know if I'm going to wash it and then retwist it. I think I'm just going to maybe spritz my roots. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to wash. I don't know if I want to wash because, like, if I wash it, it will go curly and it might, like, thin out. But I think with me taking some time not to wash it, it's allowing it to nap up, get matted. And my hair, like, is really fine. So I feel like if I wash it, it's just going to give me an opportunity for it to be really curly. So I'm more than likely not going to wash it. But if I do, it will be to get the product out of my hair. So there's no product buildup. But like I said, when I let my hair stay like this, it just gets kinky. You know what I mean? Like, it naturally kinks up. So that's what I want to happen. You guys can kind of see right here. You guys see that? And I'm not going to be dyeing my hair. I told you guys I won't dye my hair for at least a year. So we're going into 4 months. If I do dye my hair, it's going black. I'm not dyeing it blonde, but I'm still trying to wait a year for anything, for any changes. Wait a year. But you guys can see this is probably one of my most juiciest, closer to lock formed ones that I have. So I'm gonna give myself, I'm gonna say a year and a half, 2 years before I actually lock from root to tip. Which is not that bad because December comes, that'll be 5 months. So then I'd probably have like a solid year and a half before I lock all the way through. And a year and a half is about to go by so quick. A year and a half will go by quick. 2 years is gonna go by quick. Yeah, so literally December of 2020 would literally be like a year and a half practically on my hair growth. So tapping into 2021, the beginning of 2021, I probably will, like, first few months in, maybe like the first quarter of the year, probably will be locked all the way through. And then you got to realize, even though like it's not locked all the way through, it's still growing. So it's still something happening in every phase, even though it's not locked all the way through. Now I am hoping to be locked the majority of each lock. At my like 8th or 9th month, I need to at least be locked in each of the middles. I feel more comfortable washing my hair. But like even right here, you guys might see this. Sometimes you'll think like, oh, it's so knotted, but you want to leave it like that because it's budding, you know? Unless this piece breaks off, I'm leaving it. I'm allowing it to do its thing. And obviously you'll have shedding, which is normal. I haven't had that much shedding, but when I have it, I don't freak out whether that's what you need. You need to have shedding. Your hair should be shedding. Like if I look at a piece of lock and I see like some product in it, or I even see a lint ball or something, I try to get it out so it doesn't, you know, lock with the lint ball in it. Like I see right here. But yeah, like I just look through my hair and see if I see any, you know, like lock mad. But yeah, this is what my hair looks like. This is what my hair looked like. I hope you guys captured some motivation from this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, I will see all of you lovely, beautiful people in my next video. I'm getting full.
It's only 11 something.